What is going on, you guys? My name is Seapeekay and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today, I am here to finally announce the winners of the Christmas build competition. I'm sorry there's been a little bit of a delay. I've just been really busy over the Christmas period getting everything sorted, but we're back on track now. So we're going to be counting down from number 10 to number 1 and find out who's won those all-important, juicy prizes. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so I'm about to count down the top 10 builds. After the top 10 builds, there are 3 builds that I have called honorable mentions that were kind of funny, and I really enjoyed them, but they didn't quite make the top 10. So stay tuned for those as well if yours doesn't make it into the top 10. But without further ado, coming in at number 10, we have Dinosaurus, who has built what I think is absolutely hilarious. So it's a, let's call it an injured Santa. And Rudolph and one of his other reindeer pals here have had enough, and they're burying him. And I thought this was a really clever play on it. A lot of people have done very similar builds, like big houses and things like this. But this one I thought was really unique, which is why it snuck in at the number 10 spot. Really unique idea. It made me laugh a lot when I saw it, and I actually showed a few other people as well because I was just excited about it. So really great build by Dinosaurus, and let's go ahead and move on to plot number 9. In at number 9, we have Arowana Greenleaf, sorry if I got your name wrong, with this absolutely huge build. And I'll tell you something, one thing that really caught me with this was this huge divider in the middle. Absolutely love this. So this is really cool. There's like a little tiny Christmassy based village here with a Christmas tree and some presents. We got a massive train over here, which looks really cool. Bunch of people hanging out over here, just like doing gift pickups and stuff. I'm guessing these are the elves. And then we got a nice little igloo. Then we have this huge, beautiful divider right in the middle. And onto this side, we have a bigger Christmas tree, another Christmas tree, and a giant igloo with some awesome architecture stuff inside. I think this looks really, really cool. And this one is more of like an entire Christmas city rather than just a small bit of Christmas plot. So I really, really like this one. I love the train. I love the mix of stuff. The presents are really well done as well. And so are the trees. And overall, I just thought it was really, really well built. So good job. I just realized that says Merry Christmas no matter which side you're on. And that must have actually been pretty annoying to build. So good work on that as well. But that is it for your number 9, guys. Let's go ahead and move on to number 8. Coming in at number 8, we have Miko Bear, who's got a very minimalistic build, but I absolutely love it. So there's this little area here. It's like a Christmas house on a hill. And this one I put in the top 10 because I thought it really stood out. There wasn't really anyone else who did a build of this style. So if you come inside here, it's all laid out. It's like a cute little Christmassy house. It's got a few different floors up here as well. It's really cool. I just thought it was a really unique idea. And me and my friend Joe were judging it, and Joe found something sneaky hidden around the back as well. So on top of it being a very beautiful architectural piece, there's actually the official Christmas post office down here, hiding in the corner, which I really love. There's like a little conveyor belt thing, a little place for you to pick them up. I think this is really great. And architecturally, it's one of the better things that I saw out of all the builds that I had. This has probably been the hardest build competition to judge ever. There were originally 24 things that we had for the top 10 when we picked them all. So we had to get it from 24 to 10, which was super difficult. So please keep that in mind. It's all just personal opinion. Don't feel like your build was bad if it wasn't in here, because it really wasn't. There weren't many bad builds at all. So please, please, please keep your spirits high. And while you're doing that, let's move in to build number 7. Okay, the next build is coming in at number 7, and you might see a couple of familiar faces. So let me go ahead and show you. In number 7, we have Miss Sheldorf, who built me and Jess having Christmas. This is the cutest thing ever. I'm wearing a Christmas sweater. Jess has got an adorable little Mrs. Claus outfit, and she's got Bella in her hands. And this is our Christmas-themed plot. We got all these little Christmassy lights. Santa's been flying above us on his sleigh. And then we got this awesome, awesome tree. But it doesn't stop there. Once you go inside, we also have this great little layout. We got the double monitor PC setup with mechanical keyboard. Listen to this noise. Everything you want from your keyboard. We got, for some reason, a little baby Santa. I'm not sure what's going on there because we don't have any children. The terracotta being used as candles is really smart. We got fairy lights all over, a little fireplace. I think this is absolutely adorable. Definitely one of my favorite builds. I love they actually had me and Jess in too, which was just an extra little bonus. But overall, absolutely massive build, and I thought it was fantastic. So congratulations on 7th place. Let's move on to number 6. Okay, and coming in at the number 6 spot is Shivzalot with this awesome build. I absolutely love this. So from what I can see here, it's kind of like a massive Christmassy town. They've got little trees everywhere. And what really got me on this was like the architecture of the things here. So you can actually come inside each of the shops and they've got little things in them. There's a bakery over here that literally has like baked goods in. So cake, vanilla cupcake, cupcakes, loads of different kinds of cupcakes, chocolate muffins, all that good tasty stuff that you're allowed at Christmas. The huge railway through the middle is a big part of what got me on this. I love this. The scale of the build is absolutely massive. And then we have the informational complex where you can get all the stuff about the builder and the builder's friends. But overall, again, I just absolutely love this build. I love anything that's like absolutely huge scale. So things like this, I'm a massive sucker for. I think it was really well executed as well. Even these little silly rooms off to the side, like they just put like Newt, and then each one has their own room. Everyone that helped build the map, everyone that helped build on the plot even has like their own room in the houses, and I just think it's really cool. So overall, I liked this one, and I decided to put it in at my number 6 spot. Now, guys, we are moving into the top 5. Now, as you'll know, 5 to 1st all get a prize. So coming in at 5th place and winning a $10 store credit is Cade Stark with this ridiculous build. I absolutely love this. And you can see how awesome this is. This shows you how hard it was for us to actually place a top 5. It was literally fresh hell trying to work out how to rate everyone here. So this one, I actually went straight in here when I came to this for the first time. Santa's Workshop. So this is super cool. If you come to the left here, we have a naughty escalator. A naughty conveyor belt, which has just got loads of coal on, because apparently if you're naughty at Christmas, you get coal. And then if you come to this side, the nice side has presents everywhere on conveyor belts. Over to the right there, we got the Christmas tree growing area. And right ahead of us, we got Santa's office. And what I like about this is that Santa's office is huge and the rest is tiny, because obviously Santa is a human and the elves are tiny. I love that. I didn't even see that there was a bit above it. It was my friend Joe who was helping me pick the winners who pointed out this top part. Now, I love this. We got people people ice skating. We got a giant snowman. We got a little thing here for the people to have a little nap in. We got a little reindeer meeting over here. They're hanging out by the sleigh. The sleigh's all packed up, almost ready to go, and the reindeers are getting ready to ride. We got a little area here with some bigger presents. I don't know how they're going to fit on the sleigh. And one bit that I absolutely loved over here was this little circle. So there's a love heart and a peace sign, and we've got people of all different like ethnicities, like skin colors. There's Santa in the corner. There's literally an alien here, but they're all holding hands and they have a peace and love sign. This actually weirdly touched me emotionally. I was like, this is beautiful. It's a great build with a great message. So Cade Stark, thank you very much for entering the build comp. You did manage to bag yourself 5th prize, which is a $10 store credit. So thanks very much for taking part. And let's move in to build number 4. So coming in at 4th place and winning $10 of store credit as well is Kim Dougal with this massive build of a Christmas-based house. Now, I'm going to show you around it first. It's actually insane. So we got this crazy fire, stockings all over here with presents, creepers. There's me coming out of a stocking. It's adorable. Grandfather clock with tinsel draped all over it. Absolutely love this. They've literally built an entire art piece, which again, I love. Christmas tree is a really huge size, which I like. Gotta love a big old Christmas tree. And I'm going to guess this orange present is for me because I love orange. Over here, we got some slippers, some plants. We got an advent calendar up on the wall. And then some little decorative ornaments. I love the nutcracker here. Absolutely incredible. And they got a nut in his mouth. I really love that. But this is my favorite bit. So the dinner table here, there's a dog who's very excited to have his mouth around a piece of the turkey. He's dribbling. They made it look like the dog is drooling. I am losing my mind over that. And we got all these little glasses of wine, a little glass of water there as well. And a Christmas dinner, it looks like it's going to be an absolute feast. It was super hard to pick our top 5. It really was. It was so hard to put a number 4 because it's definitely just an incredible, incredible build. The scale of the whole thing is ridiculous. I love massive house builds. But yeah, we put it in at number 4, meaning that Kim Dougal, you win $10 of store credit. You'll be contacted to be given that very shortly. Thank you for taking part. I hope to see you in future build comps as well. And let's move on to number 3. Coming in at 3rd place and winning $10 of an Amazon gift card and $25 of store credit is Midnight Shadow with this stupidly large build. It's going to take me a little while to even show you around all this. So we got multiple houses here. We got this awesome Christmas-themed house over here. We got the fire and the tinsel. It's a little bit smaller than the house we were just in, but you'll see why very shortly. We got a tap. We got a toilet. We got a shower. We got the works in here. It's very, very Christmassy. I absolutely love it. I'm a big fan of these huge builds. But we actually have an upstairs. And once we go upstairs, we have a little room off to the side here for someone to live in. And then another room over here that you can guess is the kids' room because we got a little piano, we got a toy chest, we got another bed over here, so maybe it's like twins sharing. And I know you're thinking that this one build is very impressive, but it gets even better because once you come out of the door, you literally have more houses to visit. So on this one plot, we got another house, another 3 houses over here. The windows are open on this one. This is an entire neighborhood celebrating Christmas. This one, a bit of a smaller house, only with a downstairs, but we got the double bed. We got the snowy footprints from where Santa's come down the chimney. Hope he didn't burn himself too much on the fire there. Yeah, the Christmas tree looks great. We got the little candles out, and then I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be a picture of the Last Supper, which I really like. Coming across to this side, we have yet another house, so we just got to quickly find a way into. Aha, here we go, down here. So we found a way into this house now. This one, all the houses have completely different decor as well, which I really like. This one looks like it's covered in coal, and they've got an elf on a shelf. Uh-oh. Must have been someone pretty naughty who lived here that made the naughty list instead of the nice list. But again, another completely different interior. Absolutely mind-blowing that each house is so different. And then last but certainly not least, we have the other house that's right at the front here. I just got to quickly find a way into it. You know what? I'm breaking a window. I'm feeling crazy. We're in here. We got a mirror. We got the bunk beds, which I love, and the gaming PC, of course. And this one has a little pet doggo who has been waiting for his Christmas presents for a really long time. Stockings above the fire. Absolutely massive Christmas tree. Overall, loved it. Scale of the build was massive. I love these big things. And you meant all the way into not just doing one house, but doing 4 huge houses with Santa flying away upwards as well with Feliz Navidad, which I'm pretty sure is Merry Christmas in Spanish. So thank you so much, Midnight Shadow. As I said, oh my god, Santa's falling down the chimney. I didn't even realize this before. Amazing. As I said there, Midnight Shadow, you have won $10 of an Amazon gift card and $25 of store credit. We'll contact you very shortly to give you that. Let's move in to number 2. Coming in at 2nd place and winning $25 Amazon gift card and $25 of Squishycraft store credit is Seapeekay. Now, this was definitely one of my favorites. Again, the architecture blew me away. I'm a massive fan of huge builds, and this one is just ridiculous. We got this whole thing going on here. We got Christmas tree, Santa's putting a present down, the elves are helping as well. We got stockings. We got absolutely everything going on here. Tinsel all around. I love that there's a giant snowflake in the roof. And then this is where it gets even better outside. So we got all of these little guys just waiting. All the reindeers are waiting for Santa to come back to the sleigh. But then around the back, we got all sorts of stuff going on. We got a penguin chilling out. We got me and someone, I don't know if it's meant to be Ollie, having a romantic ice skate. Because why wouldn't we be doing that? This is obviously the North Pole. Down here, we have a fishing penguin. And we can actually go into the swimming pool, the fishing pool here, to find a shark trying to eat a giant goldfish. Ridiculous. The scale of this is ridiculous. We got the away in a manger scene over here with El Hombre Le Donkey looking after baby Jesus and 2 penguins that have found love. And one thing that really made me laugh here was this poor little reindeer who has tried to ice skate and had a little fall over. I think it looks hilarious and also adorable, which is just great. And then we got some people ice skating here and a massive snowman. And not to mention how awesome the palace is. Look at this. Like, it's insane. And it's just called the Winter Palace. I absolutely love this. Shoopy Sheep, what a fantastic build. Thank you so much for taking the time to build this on the server. It's absolutely beautiful. I hope you'll take part in future build comps as well. That wins you $25 Amazon gift card and $25 of store credit. So thank you so much for taking part. Congratulations on second place. And let's get into the final place, which is number one. Coming in at first place and winning a $50 Amazon gift card and $50 of store credit is Seapeekay. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. Isaki, maybe. With just... This is honestly the most mind-blowing thing I've ever seen. So we got all this cute stuff here. Okay, let's go to the right first. Here's Bella. Bella's chilling out. We got Bella on the plot. I love this already. Gingerbread house. Go inside. Actually stuff in here. It's not just an empty shell house, which I appreciate even more because you went through the effort of interior decorating, which I love. Then if we come over to the right-hand side, we got the rest of the gingerbread house, some nice trees. Look at the size of this building. Now, there's so much I love about this. There's a Christmas tree that just looks ridiculously cool. Me and all my friends are down here doing gift giving. There's me, Che, Scott, Yami, Joey, Stacy, Ollie, Joel, Lizzie, Jack Sucks at Minecraft. Like, we got everyone down here. And like I said, the scale of this building is ridiculous. We got a massive fox jumping over the roof, trying to get to this little baby fox. And Santa is literally pulling out of here to go take the presents to people. This is like where he parks it up. Here's the little present thing that literally lifts the presents into the sleigh. And the best part here is we got a place here for this present storage. We can come down each floor. Now, this is where the presents start. The conveyor belt, they kick out a present onto the conveyor belt. Conveyor belt comes down, drops the presents into here, where they're sorted into where they're going to go, which I just think is a crazy attention to detail. We can go all the way down here as well. Here's what I'm guessing is where Santa sleeps. A nice big old bed for Santa. And then we're going to come down another couple of floors now to the main lobby where the elves can just hang out, play a little bit of pool, shoot some 8-ball, you know, all that good stuff, and just hang out when they're not making presents. Over to the side, we got a cute little gingerbread town as well. And again, like I said, you can see from here, the interiors are all different. Like, I know a lot of people use World Edit, and it doesn't matter if you do use World Edit, but I like that people go and do interior decorating on each individual house. Makes them really stand out, and I really pay attention to that stuff. So it helps when I'm voting, because obviously all of this is just my personal opinion. Other people may vote differently, but I absolutely love this. And I just remembered this build is actually called Somewhere in Doncaster, which is hilarious because I actually live near the city of Doncaster. So I thought that was pretty funny as well. But we also got the North Pole here. Everything about this is ridiculous. There's so much going on. Like, I only even showed you one part of the building. Like, I'm going to break the... I've already broken the glass here. But look, this is a place where everyone's eating their dinners. We got a nice relaxing area here with a couple of Christmas trees. There is so much going on in this. And it's mind-blowing. So, Isaki, thank you so much for taking part in this build competition. Congratulations on getting first place and winning the prize of a $50 Amazon gift card and $50 of store credit. It's an absolutely incredible build. You deserve the win very much, and I can't thank you guys enough for taking part. So now, as I said, there are 3 honorable mentions that I have. I'm going to go through them a little bit quicker now, but these were just great builds that didn't quite make it into the top 10, but I still wanted to give a little bit of a shout out. Okay, so one of the honorable mentions here is Gucci Gang Matt, who did a tropical Christmas. So it's Santa on some sort of Christmas vacation. He's chilling out. He's got a bottle of what I'm assuming is not beer. Of course, it's sparkling water. They got a turkey on the Barbie there. And over here, we got some elves playing netball, which I really love. Over here, some more elves playing a little bit of soccer. And this one's thinking about catching some waves. A massive, festive, like, bamboo tree. Not what I mean. I don't mean bamboo at all, but you know what I mean. And they made a sandman instead of a snowman who has one of the lei things on and a surfboard. It's very Hawaiian themed. I loved this. I thought in terms of content, there wasn't quite enough to get it into the top 10, but I really, really enjoyed the idea and thought it was a very unique concept. So thank you very much for the build, Gucci Gang Matt. Hopefully you'll see you in the top 10 in some of the future build competitions. Next up, we got Lila builds. Now this one, some people might not understand how this didn't get into the top 10. This one I was a sucker for because what this build is a scale representation of Hogsmeade from Harry Potter. Like, it's insane. And there's actually a little key on the forums where you can see each thing. It's a perfect scale. The shops are exactly where they should be. There's Zonkos and there's Honeydukes down here. They've just got loads and loads of these shops. Now, one of the main reasons this didn't get in is that there's a lot of empty buildings, which is obvious. I mean, it's to be expected. But it's basically the same building like 20 or 30 times. And as much as I do appreciate how hard it must have been to get all this correct, I still thought there was a few that deserved it into the top 10 more, sadly. I do like the Shrieking Shack, though. Shrieking Shack looks awesome. And we got the train station, a skating rink. Overall, very, very, very cool. Lots of the shops that you can actually go inside and explore. So, great job on the build, Lila. I'm sorry it didn't quite make it into the top 10, but hopefully you're happy with this honorable mention, and maybe you'll make it into the top 10 in a future build comp. And last but not least, for the final shout-out, the final honorable mention, we have Transparent Star with one of the coolest pixel arts I've ever seen in my life. So, usually I'm not really a sucker for pixel art, but this one really got me. It's two cats sat on a fence watching Santa fly over, and it says Meowie Christmas. Like, I was a sucker for this big time because I just think it's really cleverly done. I think as far as pixel arts go, it's super, super well done. Some of the bits even stand out a little bit. It blew my mind, honestly. It was really tough not to put this into the top 10. And it easily could have got into the top 10 any other time. It's just that it was so hard to pick between everything. So please don't be disheartened. This is such a fantastic build, and it's very, very creative. Thank you so much for taking part, Transparent Star, and I hope to see you in future build comps. So that is it, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed the results of this build comp. It's probably been the toughest one to judge yet. If you did win a prize, then you will be contacted very shortly, and we will be giving you your prize. Please be patient, but we just have to get around everybody. That's going to be it for build comps for a little while, because there's nothing really coming up, but I'm sure when there is something, we'll do another one. So make sure to get yourself ready for that. If you want to come and play on the server, it's play.squishycraft.com, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!